Any relationship that does not have a definition is designed to fail.
Why are you knocking a
Why
guy
are you
that
knocking?
is not ready?
Why
How
are you
will you start a
knocking?
relationship? How will you start a relationship if you are not knocking?
Let me ask you.
If I'm dating someone new, the sex is new.
When you look at the relationship, you need to ask yourself, when young people, ask yourself, what is the shareholding in this relationship? That's why I say you need to treat it like a business.
Debunk that useless idea. Debunk that thought that you cannot have a successful, blossom relationship without sex. In 2025, you can have. I've seen people who have it.
Who are those people?
Are you kidding me?
Sisters, please hear me. I'm thinking that some of you, somewhere at the back of your mind, you are thinking, if I have given him sex, I'm using it to
use your generation to play.
Far.
Let's go. Let's go. Higher and higher. You done feel me with holy fire. Everybody sing along. Higher and higher.
Please, someone needs to hand me a gold handkerchief because I'm about to cry premium tears. You know, this is the type that somebody says, I'd rather be crying in a Lamborghini than wherever else. Anyway, and so on and so forth. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome back to Common Sense for Relationships. My name is Anietie Bature, and I am a human being, and I love talking about relationships. And this is my husband, so I'm responsible. I'm married.
So those people that are not married now are not responsible.
I
I did not
knew
say that.
you were going
Let's just continue.
at that.
My name
Wait!
is
The
Kingsley Bature.
context
Moving
of
on.
the context of this responsibility is the fact
Yeah, I know
that
you will
how
try to
this
explain
program
it.
started.
You see, this is the
Somebody
problem we're
may
having.
say
This is the
that
problem we're
this
having in
woman
this
is not a
relationship.
very responsible somebody.
It's the problem we're having in this relationship. You see, this is the very problem we're having in this. If
There's
you want to
no-
find out the problem we're having in the relationship, go and watch last week's video.
There's no problem in this relationship.
My father
This
used to say that
relationship-
the problem is that there's no problem. So when you say there's no problem, there's a problem.
Anyway,
Guys,
our
let me
topic
explain.
for today.
Oh, you didn't allow me to introduce myself.
Sorry, please go ahead.
Good. So, I have the camera. My name is Kingsley Bature, licensed family life practitioner, and I am here today to help you clean your tears. See, okay, you may not know why we are talking about tears, but just in case you don't know, if you have not seen the title, the title for today's show is Premium Tears.
Yeah, premium tears are the tears you cry when you have been served breakfast, or when you have served someone else breakfast, but then you know that
luxury
you
level
yes,
heartbreak.
in fact, but then you know that it's going to pain you. In fact, that's already started paining you, so you just need to take some time to cry. Yes, premium tears. So we're talking today about what brings you to the point of crying or shedding premium tears, right?
And
So-
also what to do about those tears that
Exactly.
you cry in secret, right?
and
Because-
how to recover from the whole experience.
yeah, it's we all have to be honest, to the point where we know that relationships are serious business, and relationships they are an investment. And everybody needs to look at it from that perspective. And when you are making investments, it depends on what you're investing: your time, your money, your resources, different things, right? But when that investment now ends up in a heartbreak, that's where the tears follow. So today, we're not alone.
Yeah. Yes, we have wonderful people in the studio with us today, and we will introduce them shortly. But first of all, I'd like to welcome you, our online audience. Thank you for joining us every time for this show. It's a pleasure to have you with us once again. And we would like to know where you're joining us from. So if you're from Nigeria, outside Nigeria, let's know. Just type your location. And if you're a first timer, please go ahead and type hashtag first timer.
Yeah, and I also want to celebrate those guys that are watching us from Kenya. You know, I don't even know say we don't reach Kenya like this. You know, so you guys from Kenya, our fans from Kenya, big ups, man.
Yay.
Yeah, and our Nigerian people, you know, we are together. But today, even before we start the show, we want to celebrate one of our own who is not on set today, but it is his birthday. So Uche Inspires, we celebrate you from the whole Common Sense family. We just want to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
and we
Uche.
hope you are enjoying your day and having the best time of your life. Now let's bring on the rest of the crew.
Okay, let's bring on the rest of the crew, and we will start today with Jimowski.
Yay!
Okay. Good day, everyone, and wherever you are watching from. If you want to hear a real life story with Premuim tears, you are welcome. My name is Jimoski. I'm the only goat.
The only good single man in the world.
The only good single person in the world. Yeah, the only good single
The
person in the world.
remaining good single man.
No, but in terms of singleness, I think I'm better than this man opposite me. Yes.
Are we going there?
No, sir. I'm just let me clear my part. I'm better than this man sitting before me. Okay, we'll prove that right there. So beside me, I have a very gorgeous lady beside me that I believe anybody would be interested in. But please, before you are interested, you can't go through me.
Jimoski is selling me.
No, he's
My
advertising.
presence.
It's
Marketing.
It's
But are you not beautiful?
Yeah, I am beautiful.
Simple. So,
Thank you.
are you not
Hi,
single?
guys. Yes, I am single.
So,
My name is Yoma Ugidiama, and I'm excited to be here
Yeah.
today. I am a responsible single woman. Yes.
Do we have responsible single person?
No, because
No, responsible
that
is with
place
married
you want
people.
to go.
because Pia said that she's a responsible married woman.
Exactly.
I'm just here saying I am also a responsible
Fantastic. Thank you.
single.
I need to change my own title later.
Yeah, and I'm here to really just share. I think I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I have a good CV, so I think I've learned a lot from my years of experience. So I'm here to just adding my 2 or 3 or 4 cents into the gist about premium tiers.
Yeah.
And I'm also here to have fun.
Yes.
I always love being here.
All right. Whether you cried in a Lamborghini or you cried
In a
in
keke.
in a keke, premium tears does
It's
not
premium.
respect your status
For your location.
or your qualification.
Or when you are going to cry.
Anyways, my name is Kingsley, and if you're wondering why I'm so calm today, is because today I will be reminiscing on my stupidity and naivety back in the days.
Wow.
That led me to my own premium tears.
Sorry,
God
bro.
So
bless.
if you've cried
Yeah,
premium tears, don't be embarrassed.
So if
You're
you've
not
cried, I
alone.
mean, we are all in the
We're-
same
we're all
WhatsApp
together.
group, we're together.
There's
And
a fellowship.
Exactly. I'd actually encourage everyone, if you know you've had an experience that you think you can share, please just drop it in the comment section or something. Let us all cry together. You understand?
But like you
And
said,
let's
you
feel
should have
together.
to cry on.
Yes. So like I said, my name is Kingsley. Yeah, that's it. I'm just here to not shed tears.
Okay.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Okay, we're happy to have you guys here because your contributions are always fantastic and we love you. My husband, I have a question for you. Have you cried premium tears before?
Wow.
Gang.
Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. Tell us the
We're
truth.
not asking you to tell us the story
No,
if
he's
it
telling
happened,
tell
but
us
at
the
least just let
Yes
us
or
know.
no? Yes or
All
no?
right, this one, you got me. Anyway, you got me. Well done. 2 points. And usually the one that gets you, but no wahala. Premium tiers. Let me see. Well, I think in those days, right? Because we were taught that men don't cry. I'm sure I would have come close, but we chested it.
Okay.
You
All right.
understand? We
Okay.
tested it, but I came close.
All right. So
I came close.
you're off the hook.
No, I'm not. I came close. As close as when I was writing the letter. There were some tears that dropped on the letter, and I sent it like that so I should know that it was with some.
Oh, she'll see the tear mark on the page.
Yes, she will know
Like
that.
he wept.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So over to you, Toby.
All right. October 30th, 2011. Don't.
He remembers the day.
You remember today?
I'm coming. October 30th, 2010, at about 11 a.m.,
Wow.
I
Details.
was about to eat noodles and I got
Sure.
a text message.
Detail that.
I can't remember everything in details, but the first line started off, "Good morning. It is not you.
Hey!
It is me."
It's me. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's
know what-
me.
Reminiscing on that day, right now. In fact, that was what made me hate noodles. Yes, I had to relearn how to like noodles. Was one of my best food because of
Wow.
that. You know when you're about to eat hot, spicy noodles, and then the text just hits your phone, bim, and you see the caption, the love of my life, and you're like excited to open it and read, what lovely text message your girlfriend has sent to you, and then you open it and then you see,
It's not
"Good morning,
you.
it's not you, it's
It's
me."
me. Wow.
Hell.
Was it in capital? Was
They
it
knew-
in bold?
they knew
In
was
bold,
ta- They knew it was
Indomie
tasteless.
tutu,
So how were the noodles?
Indomie cold,
We're cold.
Tasteless.
ASAP, tasteless. Like I felt like.
You even ate the noodles. You are not really.
No, I tried. You know when you are looking for something to just get your mind
Consolation.
off it, consolation, and then you just try to taste the noodles just tasting somehow.
Even noodles couldn't help you.
Now let me give you a backstory to
Context.
this. Now context, right? So this is actually the first girl I will ever date in my life.
Oh.
I didn't date.
So don't say ever.
No, this was the first girl I dated.
Uh-huh.
Right? I didn't date throughout secondary school because I was so playful. I was the very stubborn, playful guy in secondary school. Then I met this girl who was so brilliant, and I was in love. Momo me. And I felt we clicked. We clicked at first. And something happened along the line. I was supposed to come to Lagos, relocate to Lagos at the time. I had just finished secondary school. But because of her, I said no. I was going to stay back. Now I'm going to point out a few events that actually made this pain really hurt terribly. Okay. Good thing she's married now. God bless you. We're still friends.
Now, why you not married?
Wait now.
Let's calm down.
Wait
Okay,
now.
okay.
You
Let's
know, if we are
calm
going to
down.
apply that out, I
Yeah.
will enter you wella.
No problem. I'll just
Anyways, now one of those days, she had first written aptitude test. We called it aptitude test, and the exam you write before getting into the university. So I was supposed to have my own aptitude test the next week.
Yeah.
So I went to my girlfriend. After a rehearsal, I went to her and she should give me tips on, how to write this exam and pass. So I got to her house. I'll never forget this day because it was very horrific. I got to her house and I was like, I just had called her, please come out. I was like, just bring your past question or whatever question you answered. And then all of a sudden, her uncle that never liked me came out. And I was like, I was speaking Akwa Ibom. Come on, yeah, I could eat him here, but maybe I've warned you never to come to this compound again. And the next thing I saw, the man held my clothes and dragged me. The slap he gave me first, it was in the night, but it was as if it was daytime. I was confused.
Life.
It was that part of the Bible that says, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness surrounds.
Darkness.
That was exactly what happened. I had power. I thought that was the worst. The man said I should come, drag me to the backyard, draw out cutlass, and tabled my hand, and tell me a real life story. I said he was going to.
KJ.
I'm not joking. I said he was going to give me short sleeve. My girlfriend and her sisters had come out at this time and was begging and crying, leave him alone and all of that. He said no. The help I got that day was his wife that came and dragged him. I was like, leave him alone. But after that, leave him alone. I collected the cutlass. The slap I got was premium. So that thing pained me. Because I would have lost my hand. Oh yes, because of relationship that ended.
For love.
For love.
For love.
So you see,
What won't you do for love?
so when the heartbreak, when the text message came, it hurt me. Now, what hurt me the most was the fact that most of my friends knew she was already dating somebody else. I
Wow.
was the only person who didn't know.
Oh.
So when I went to tell them that, hey guys, see, she had broken up with me, they laughed. And now today,
Try.
she don't get boyfriend sis.
Hell.
So that was premium.
But why
for me.
did they tell you? What kind
Bro
of friends
code, man,
were
bro
they?
code.
I mean, I don't know.
I thought bro code is supposed to be in
Eh,
favor,
well, I-
in
I didn't-
favor of the guys.
Of the bro,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
The broker didn't favor me that period. But
I guess
anyways,
your people did not understand. bro code.
moving forward, talking about premium tears and heartbreaks, I have a story I would like to share. I got this off Twitter. I have been seeing a man for 3 months who I looked up to and vetted from mindset and age, vision, and whether he could lead me or not. I thought I had found the one I could build with. I was supportive. I gave him knacks, prayed each morning for him, fasted once a week together,
Wow.
and helped with job applications.
Complete
Fasting
wealth
and
material.
knacking is
Exactly.
is a wonder
So
unto
you see how
my
much
soul.
investment.
From
Yes,
knocking
yes.
to fasting.
To
I
fasting.
love it.
Full table.
Yes, we prayed. Okay, fasted once a week together and helped with job applications.
And you work out.
From resume tailoring to actively looking for new
She
opportunities
complete.
because he wants to change his job. Talk
Wow.
about full package.
Package.
She's the one.
And
Yeah.
that's a car that has been properly test driven over and over again.
Exactly.
Why should the guy buy it?
Wait now.
Don't worry, just continue.
So
sharing.
continue. I gave him peace of mind.
You did.
I need it. That's number one.
You did.
I
That's
didn't
she.
even bother him.
You can't. Peace
I
of mind
was
is costly.
pleasant,
Yes.
would dress sexily and try to be bitchy like he said he wanted a girlfriend
Wow.
and potential girlfriend wife to be
Imagine.
in the bedroom.
Wow.
I thought everything was fine with us,
Wow.
but I was wrong
Until
until he introduced someone to me as his girlfriend,
Mashallah.
and I was shattered.
Premium.
Yeah.
Premium tears.
Premium.
I asked him why he didn't tell me before. He refused with an explanation, apology, or take any accountability for stringing me along. Yet we had spoken about building together. He said he didn't string me along and refused that he ever said that girlfriend thingy. We still talk, but he still refuses to take accountability. I had a problem only a man could help me solve at home. At my house, he only said sorry and went quiet.
Wow.
I texted him the next day and he said he got busy. I know there's nothing for me here and I should cut my losses,
Oh, Mashallah.
but it's really painful.
I know.
All the
I know.
plans we had, at some point, I questioned my worth and why he didn't choose me. But I am over that now.
I'm not sure, sister.
I am
I'm
really
not,
not
I'm
sure.
not sure. I'm not sure.
I still think I deserve an. You are still thinking you deserve apology.
But that's why. You see why I said.
That's where the
why I said
problem is.
That's why I said you. I'm not sure.
Anyway,
I'm
so
not
this
sure.
is from someone who has shed premium tears. Yoma, what do you think?
Ha. Yeah, I have plenty thoughts too.
So first and foremost, I think that people tend to be emotionally irresponsible sometimes without realizing it. It's like, let me use an example. So it's like I say to a child, I expect you to pay my school fees because I've not recognized that this is a child. And I'm expecting an apology from the child because after a while I realized that
He
the
can't
child
pay.
cannot pay my school. But the child cannot pay your school fees. So that's the way I see the story. I feel like it should have been a realization, not necessarily an expectation for an apology. I feel we don't take accountability of our actions, right? And we're not, there is that sense of responsibility or accountability that we try to evade when things go wrong in relationship. So I see that as one of those stories where someone should be saying, hey, I made a mistake. I was careless. Not saying, oh, I expect an apology. Because I feel like the whole issue, if I'm to blame anybody, I won't even blame the guy.
So I want to pick.
Comes from the girl.
I want to respond to what you said about emotional responsibility. How exactly? Because when you've met the person you think is the one, and everything just is going well, you tend to be lost in the whole process, in the whole thing, and you don't see a need to question or call yourself to order when it has to do with how
So
much
that's
emotions
so
you're
that's
giving.
I think that's irresponsible, honestly. I feel like any relationship where there are no proper boundaries, there are no proper standards. So I'm hearing the story of someone who came off as someone that did not have standards, because in the first place, if you want to give knacks, give knacks. Let's know that you're a knacker. If you want to be fasting and praying, fast and praying. Let's know that you're a child of God.
But then
It doesn't. The two of
But
them are not.
you
They
cannot
are not
separate both of
synonymous.
them in a relationship.
No, they're not synonymous, my brother.
So she
Because the person that you're fasting and praying to is not okay with the knacking. So ask yourself, which one do you want to do? You're talking to someone that's not okay with knacking, and you're saying it should help you, and you're expecting help. Like, choose one.
So
If you
I
want to
feel
knock your way into marriage, knock on. But if you want to fast and pray, then stay with the person that you're talking.
yes, what I want to say, and this is going to speak to a demography of ladies who feel like, or who think that they have to do everything they can in a relationship to prove to the guy
They love the guy.
that
That's another
they
issue.
are,
So there's just a lot to untangle. So it's like you have no identity.
exactly, yeah.
There's no level of love I can have for someone that I will change who I am. Because I already have, before I meet you, I already have an identity. So the part where she was saying that, she tried to do this because this is what the guy wants. I'm like, what do you want, girl?
Bitchy for him.
Do you understand? She's doing everything. So she totally lost who she was. And I think that was not responsible.
But wait,
for her to
I
do.
now I want to ask another question. So I'm representing this demography, so I'm asking.
I understand.
Now, when you say you have an identity in relation, which is actually very good and key, but when you're married, do you think this identity that you so hold on to and are not willing to change is still something you hold on to even in marriage? You know, when we talk of marriage, we talk about compromises and all of that. So where's the place for compromise when you're married, one? And how do you show the person you are in a relationship with that, hey, see, I can actually compromise? Or, you know, I guess that because this whole thing is, I feel like it feeds off the mindset of I can be anything you want me to be. You get, I can do this for you. It's a way of me showing
So I
how
think
much
there's
I
a
love
lot.
you.
There's an error in that. So there are things that you do for people because you love them,
Okay.
but they should not compromise your values. That's why we say that one of the key things we really hone in on when we're trying to pick a partner is that we're trying to look for someone who is in alignment with our values.
Okay.
Right? So I don't want someone who I'm going to be with that's going to change who I've been built up to be, right? I am now who I was not trained, I was not raised. Do you understand? To be. So that's the issue with that compromise. So is there compromise? Let me give you an example. Should there be compromise in marriage? Yes. For example, someone is saying, I want us to go on a vacation, but I want us to go to Dubai. But I really wanted to go to Paris. And I'm like, okay, I love you, so let's go to Dubai. That is compromise.
That's an easy compromise.
No. So when it starts to, it's not about the weight. There are harder things. I just cannot think of a harder. But there are harder
give
things
you.
that do not disregard your values or change who you are. So should you compromise? Yes. Trust me, there are a lot of things you compromise. But should it change who you are? No. And what's the issue? Why are we hearing compromise? It's not compromise that's the issue. The issue is that you marry someone that you're not compatible with, that your values do not align with. Because I know people, for example, we have P. Annie and PK here.
Yeah.
And I can tell you without even checking anything that they have the same values. So I'm not seeing them tomorrow, one person saying, let's go and do one crazy thing.
stuff.
It's because they believe the same things. They have the same
Okay,
values.
so
sorry, I want
yes,
to,
before I take
ask a
over to
question.
them, I
want to ask a
wanted
question.
to.
So you said that you blame the lady for such, and you didn't blame the guy, that you blame the lady. So my question here to you that all those things that KG listed out that she said she
Did.
did, yeah. In your past relationship, is there anyone that you didn't do?
By the glory of and the grace of God. So one of the blessings I've had in my life is that I have zero daddy issues.
No,
So I have never
don't and you
done
have
any.
never done
I've
anything
never
like
been
that.
Okay,
stupid
wait,
in
sorry.
relationship.
Let me ask
Have I
Mr.
made mistakes? Yes.
No, you have made
But
mistake,
I've
yeah.
never been treated badly. I've always been treated like a queen in all my
No, if you have been
relationships.
treated like a queen in all your relationships, so why do you have an ex?
Why am I still single?
No, not
No,
single. Why do you
say
have
it,
ex?
say it to
No,
my face.
no, why do you have ex? If you have
Because
been
there are
good.
other things apart from the fact that someone treats you right. There are other things. That
So
can come in.
I want to ask Mr. Jimoski before I throw the baton to PK and his wife.
Yeah.
I want to ask you,
Okay.
in the list of the things this girl did,
Yeah.
do you think which of them do you think is bad, or do you think she even did anything wrong?
Okay, no, to me personally, I don't think she did anything wrong.
Why?
Yeah, my reason is that maybe probably there's a time you can be the right person, can find yourself in the wrong place.
Okay, so you mean
Yeah.
you
Okay,
mean
so
she's actually
wait. So I want to throw and I want to piggyback on your question, KJ. Did you think she did anything wrong, or did you think the guy did anything wrong? Who did something wrong in this thing?
Because it's true, because we didn't hear the guy's own part of the story.
Okay, so we need to hear the guy's part of the story.
Yes, because probably maybe the guy saw something along the line that probably making have another diversion in her. We didn't hear the guy's
She
part of the
wasn't
Yeah, what
applying
if-
for the jobs
yeah,
well
what
enough.
If she was, what if, okay, let put it this way, KJ, let put it this content. Let put it this content. Probably the both of them were dating and they were going well. And along the line, maybe probably she do something that brought misunderstanding. And in the sense of trying to rebuild herself back or reinstate herself back, she may desire to change to be doing all those things back. Yes, I've seen a relationship that she may desire to change to be doing all these things back. So maybe if we hear the guy's own part of the story, then at the end of the day, we may know that who is wrong or who is not right. But what I know is that in relationship, a right person can find herself in the wrong place.
Okay.
It happens. So she may be she may be doing the right thing, probably with the wrong person.
So let's assume this story is something to go by. This story is real and
That's how it happened.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Do you think the guy is in the wrong?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think it was the wrong.
Why?
When you get to the boundary of choice, as a person, you are realize that the role I was taking is not the right role for you.
You didn't know from the get-go?
See, I think last time we were here when I said that not every relationship have to lead to marriage. Yes, and I know a lot of people probably
You're still standing by that. That's good.
exactly. So I'm still standing by that. Yeah. So personally, for me, with my own experience that I have, which maybe I may share on this show, I cannot blame this guy because if lady mentality that when they are doing something for your guy, when they are cooking for him, washing your clothes, knocking, doing everything, the end game must be marriage.
Okay.
So in that case, I don't see anything wrong. In
Okay,
that
so let me hone in on it. So do you think that it's okay, since you have your belief that relationships do not need to lead to marriage?
Yes.
Do you think that it's emotionally safe to invest all that in a relationship that might not lead to marriage? Do you think that it's safe emotionally?
I think it's safe.
So sorry. If I'm to
I don't
Yeah.
agree.
No.
so wait.
No, sir. I think
Before
it's safe.
I do not agree.
before we
No,
get
sir.
there,
See,
before we get there, let me
Yeah.
share
It's not
my-
safe.
Let me share.
it's
let me-
safe.
Okay, KJ share. It's
It's
not
safe.
safe. Oh.
So me,
It's safe.
I'll back it up.
But
a bit.
if you know that not every relationship will end to marriage, then why are you investing in that? You know something is black and you are still
So
trying to
so
force
you're
it.
saying that you shouldn't invest
I can invest in a woman that
Too
I'm sure
much.
of. If I can invest in you when I'm sure of you.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but-
I'm saying, was it safe for her to invest all of that into the relationship? Looking at your own perspective,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
That you believe that all relationships do not have to lead to marriage.
Yes.
So is it safe for a person to invest all of that, like the story, in a relationship, knowing that this might not lead to marriage? Do you think that was safe? That was a smart thing that she did?
The life we are living generally here, we win and we lose.
So
It's
you
just
think
simple as
that you think that it's safe? Two things. Do you think it's safe? Number one. Number two. Do you think it's responsible?
That's a different question.
For the girl, right?
You know
Yeah.
that you might not end up with this person. He might not marry you. You're sleeping with him. you're investing your time trying to get
But
a job for
she
him.
doesn't know.
praying
you're
with him.
I
praying
know.
with him,
I
you're
know I will not
fasting
end up
with
with her.
him.
I know I will not end up with her.
No,
She
no,
doesn't
no.
know.
She don't. So you're not
Yeah.
getting me. So the fact that she is, if she were to be following your own perspective, which
Yeah.
is that all relationships do not
Must
have
not
to
end.
lead to marriage,
Yeah.
do you think it is safe? Do you think it is responsible to sleep with this guy, invest your time trying to help him get a job, fast and pray with him, cook for him, and do all of that? Would you advise?
It's like let
to
me
do
let me help
that?
let me help break down. It's like that there's this investment
Yes.
that is bad. It has a
Bad.
track record
Exactly.
of being bad.
Bad.
No. KJ,
Yes.
no. You don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
It's
a
a
two-way
50-50.
thing.
No, but
it can work
Yeah,
or
it-
it cannot
it
work.
cannot work,
Can
yeah.
you put all your
All
savings,
your savings
in that
investment, yes.
I can put all my savings in that.
That would be reckless of you, actually.
No, that would be I'm taking a risk.
Yes,
It's
it's
just
a
simple
risk.
as that. It's a risk I'm taking. And
It's a
there's
risk.
there's nothing wrong with me taking a risk.
It's
So
a risk.
yes,
So
yes, the part,
even marriage itself is a risk.
It's a risk.
yes, the part I would
relationship is a
blame.
risk.
Yes, the part I would blame the girl.
Yeah.
Okay, if we were to go by this story, this is the part I would blame the girl, where he introduced a new girl to her as his girlfriend, and she queried him. I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And he said that I never mentioned anything as a girlfriend to you. You're making this much investment, and he hasn't asked you out to be his
exactly,
girlfriend.
yeah.
So that part,
So
I would
apart
blame the
from
girl.
that, me personally, that's just me personally, don't quote me. But I don't think that if I were to even be going by his own belief, even if he had even officially, if that's the case, if we're doing relationship with that mindset of this doesn't have to lead to marriage, I will personally not
Invest for-
advise any of my sisters to invest as much in someone that might not be your husband at the end of the day. I don't think it's smart, and I don't think it's responsible.
Okay.
Because I think there's one thing that we forget. There was something that PK said one day. He said the people that you spend your time with, rather, whether you like it or not, they're impacting and
Yeah.
they're do you understand? So you going to that depth with somebody, no matter what, it will have some form of dent.
Yeah.
And I don't think this human life is that long enough to use like 5 years to try to heal from something that you could have avoided.
But before we all got this far, we have been in a past relationship before getting this far. Yeah. So if the goal was any relationship you enter, you have to marry. I don't think we'll have single people.
No,
Okay,
so
you know
that's
what?
not what I'm
You know
saying.
what?
Yeah,
I'm saying
I'm
that.
not-
you
Sorry,
see,
I'm saying that because what we need to start to learn. We cannot keep doing the same things
No,
and
thank
the
you.
same stupid things.
So
we
PK,
need to
PK,
learn. We need to understand the patterns.
Let-
I'm not going to allow my daughter do stupid things that I did when I was a child.
Exactly.
Just because I've been in past relationships.
So, PK,
no, I will
yeah,
teach her.
yeah,
These are the things
yeah.
that you can do better
PK,
because I've learned.
can you bring in?
And so for me,
Your
for
thoughts.
Me, I've just been waiting and I've been just
Yes.
because I'm feeling like what is going on here?
You want to
Right?
explode.
Yes. I'm feeling like what is going on here? The truth is, if we I hear what okay I hear what Jimoski is saying, and I also hear what Yoma is saying. But when you look at the psychology of relationships, we have to be able to understand that relationships are not mathematics. Relationship is not calculus.
Not-
One
not
plus
scientific.
two is not always equal to three.
Exactly.
With relationship, there is x plus y
Yes.
equal to theta,
Yes.
which is a variable.
Yes.
Okay. Now, but if we're looking at that psychology, if we're looking at those variables, it means that there are many other factors at play, which is what is paining me with this story that we have heard with this young lady. And I need to advise her. She says she's over it. I am 150% sure she's not over this
not over it.
relationship.
And,
Right?
she's
Because-
not even married till now.
No.
Exactly.
She's not over, and I will not advise her to get married. Please go to my DM. If you know, go to my DM and chat me up. I will not advise you to get married until you have done a few things. And the reason why it's paining me is because there are a lot of single people that are living with this kind of traumas, and they are thinking that, oh, because I have blocked him, on all the social media, it means I have dealt with it. No, you have not. And because I still heard something in that place where you are expecting an apology. Oh, of course, that tells me that you have not done nothing. You have not dealt with nothing.
And she hasn't taken
She
responsibility.
hasn't, exactly. So it means that this thing has not been dealt with. You are just licking your wounds, crying your premium tears, telling yourself sorry, and maybe your girlfriends will gather around you and say, let's go watch a movie, or let's go eat a bowl of ice cream and do a number of things, and then you feel okay, you feel calm, and you feel like it has been dealt with. Foul. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. How do we deal with stuff like this? I want to take it from where Jimoski was saying that it is this kind of investment. Is it safe? And Yoma added, is it responsible? The question I need to ask is, number one, what, and I can't say this enough, what were the what relationship did you walk into? What was this relationship about?
What was the agreement?
What was the agreement? Was it cruise? Was it one night stand?
Probably.
Was it point and kill?
Was the agreement well communicated?
Don't understand. See, was it point and kill? Was the intent a long distance? Is it a what's this thing called? A master's degree relationship? Is it a relationship where we are studying master's degree, the kind that we do 2 years, we do 3 years, we do 4 years, and we say we're in a relationship? What is this? Any relationship that does not have a definition is designed to fail. If you don't define the relationship, it's designed to fail. In fact, I'm even having a problem giving it that definition. You know why? Because you can't even know when it succeeds or when it fails. Like this relationship they are in now. She's saying, oh, it's a heartbreak. And the guy is saying, I didn't do anything. Because the guy feels like maybe for her, it is a committed relationship. For him, he's just catching cruise. If he's just catching cruise, did the relationship fail for him? No. So for him, relationship is a success.
It's a success.
Success to him.
It's a
Exactly.
It's a success.
Exactly.
But it is for her that the
Successful
relationship.
Very successful relationship for him.
So he has had for the length of the relationship, he has had a successful what's that thing you usually call in your book? You talk about it in your book. Placeholder, time waster. So he has had a successful time waster.
Yeah.
Yes, with you.
And it's not your fault.
And it's not his fault. And that's why he cannot.
it's not his
So that's
fault.
why that apology that you are looking for, you cannot get, because there was no agreement. You guys did not define the boundaries or the borders of your relationship. Do you understand? So that's number one. Number two, everywhere inside that relationship, I can see a loss of identity.
Yeah.
You know why relationships fail? Because we have two disempowered people trying to have an empowering relationship. How's that going to happen? Two disempowered people. So you have someone that doesn't know who she is, and you are trying to find your identity by appealing to the guy. Oh my goodness!
That's the issue.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to lose my cool. But there's a generation that needs Koboko to reset some. Okay, let me calm down. Okay, let me calm down.
Sorry.
Right. Number two, there's a loss of identity, because this is really painful. Because I see a lot of this with young people, and I wish they would watch this and borrow some sense. Do you understand? Loss of identity. Who are you? Why are you trying to find your definition in another person's eyes? You can never be the star in another person's life. You are the star of your own movie. So if you don't even know who you are, how are you going? So every time the guy sneezes, you catch a cold. Oh my goodness! It is a pain me.
Sorry.
Number three. There were a lot of, in that story alone, there were a lot of uncommunicated expectations.
Yeah.
You had an expectation, it was not communicated. The guy probably did not communicate his own expectation because he was okay with the expectation you were giving him.
Of course.
So when you come and
Hit and run.
yes. And then that's number 4 I was looking for. There was point and kill, then there's hit and run. So you understand? So he was fine with what you were giving him. So he can't complain. Yeah. I've had people walk into my office and the lady is saying, oh, excuse me, the lady is saying, oh, we're having problems in this relationship. Meanwhile, the guy is saying the relationship is fantastic.
Wonderful.
Do you understand? So there are uncommunicated expectations. You need to do that. Okay. Number 4, right? For every relationship are in cycles, they're in phases, right? For every level of relationship, you need to make sure you are making commensurate investment. Don't carry what belongs to a marriage and go and invest
Thank
in a
you.
boyfriend,
Thank you
girlfriend.
very much, PK. Thank you.
My God.
How about now? Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, common sense should let
A
you
lot
know
of
that.
common sense is being dished out.
As in, when you look at the relationship, you need to ask yourself, when young people, ask yourself, what is the shareholding in this relationship? That's why I say you need to treat it like a business. As a shareholder in this relationship between the two, what's the shareholding? Is it 50%, 50%? Is it 100%, 100%? Because in marriage, it's
Or
actually.
is there any shares?
Is there any share, sir?
Let's find out if there's a share.
Is there even any
So,
shares?
yes,
Do you
exactly.
understand?
Before you start talking about the negotiation.
Do you understand? So we need to look at those investments because the lady has practically invested everything: spirit, soul, body.
Literally.
Everything.
Literally.
Everything.
She gave her all.
She gave her all.
Proper wife.
See, I believe
No,
you.
I don't even think that's proper wife material.
Material.
Because if
No,
I'm a man, if I were a man, I would not want to marry a woman. That's just me. I don't think I want to marry that kind of woman.
But you want to provide that for a man.
Yoma, I think she's a wife
For
material.
my
Yes.
husband.
She's
Yeah,
a wife
for your-
material.
Yoma.
For your
It's
boyfriend.
misplaced.
Exactly.
Misplaced wife
It's wife
material.
material.
Yes.
Please.
So that's what I'm
understand?
saying. I wouldn't want to marry. So if I were a man, I would not want to marry that kind of woman.
Why?
Because I can imagine that all that's supposed to be for me has been given out. It's not. I
no,
don't want
no,
a gift
no,
that
no.
has been unwrapped.
No, so you're in the context.
In the context,
let me.
yeah.
What we're trying to say is that if this woman was married to this man,
Yes,
and all
yes,
that she did here is
yes,
what she was doing for her husband,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
then
of
it would
course,
be
of
perfect.
course, it will be perfect. Yes.
100%.
My challenge is the fact that he was not her husband, and I can imagine how many not her husbands before you now come to me.
Yeah.
That's
I-
my
I see-
challenge.
I see. Those are why the tears are there, and why this thing pains me a lot is because I see this in ladies. I even see it in guys, and I can relate with the pain and the suffering because I'm emotional like that, right? I mean, what's that word? I am touched with the feelings
Of
the
their
infirmities.
infirmities,
You
yes.
understand?
Oh, Jesus.
So it really touches me when I see.
Okay, so there's another. You've not even heard anything. Maybe this is one story. So there are trends. There are funny trends, right? There are people in relationships, right, where they're dating the person, but the person is not ready to date them. So they are waiting for the person to get ready to date them.
Can you imagine?
Yes. And they are waiting, they are hoping that one day. So they are really dating, and the person's enjoying the relationship, and they are they are dating. There's no difference between a couple that is dating. They've given their heart, they've given themselves,
Their time.
and then their time. They've given they're doing all the things. They're being good. You know, there was one gist I heard, like. The girl was being so good. She didn't want to offend or hurt the guy. She didn't even want it to come off as because he has not agreed or he has not said yes yet. That's why I'm punishing him. I don't want to look like I'm punishing him. So I'm just going to stay here and I'm just going to wait. Not me, God forbid. But like she's going to wait. Like, so they're literally having conversations where at some point it's like the guy is saying, wait for me. And they're dating.
Wow.
In
So
her
I'm
mind.
like, oh my God. No, like, I'm like, so, but why are you there? Like, if you want to wait for him outside. Why are you dating and waiting for him?
I think I need to tie this up like this, right? And maybe Babi, you could come in and give some practical tips on how people can recover from these tears. But the thing is paining me, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to calm down to give those tips. So maybe you can give the tips. It's paining me like this because is it that single ladies and single guys cannot sense the red flags? Is it that we can't tell when the flags are right in front of us? And so I would say this: the reason a lot of times why singles are unable to decode and identify red flags is because they have already invested too much into the relationship.
Yeah.
Because she has invested knacking. And that the way she used the knacking in that, it's not once, it's not twice. In fact,
Knackings.
the
Because,
knackings.
exactly. Because
I'm
the
even
moment they
going to-
invest knacking, they expect that knacking to continue to the end. And that's where the payment tears come in at the end of the day. Exactly.
And it seems that somewhere at the back of the mind, and I'm speaking to sisters, please hear me. I'm thinking that some of you, somewhere at the back of your mind, you're thinking, if I have given him sex, I'm using it to hold him. Far.
Done. And if you don't give him sex, will you still hold him?
If you don't give him sex and he has to walk away, let him walk.
Exactly.
Let him just keep making just
Exactly.
And then there's another
because-
thing, right, PK? Sorry,
Yeah.
there's another thing I need to bring in. I think that we haven't put into account the reality of the population of the world. I think that we're making a mistake. Like, they're not two men. It's not one man in this whole world. It's not one woman. Like, if one person is not ready to see you and appreciate you enough to be with you, why don't you focus on someone else who can, right? Instead of acting like the whole world
That's double dating.
rises,
Is
the
that
sun
not double
sets,
dating?
the sun sets
No,
and
is that not
and-
double
and
dating?
ri- No, I'm intentional about being with you. To date you, if he's not ready to be with you, if he's not ready to be intentional about being with you, that you're not dating him. He's not ready.
You know, but
he's not
but
ready
you
to
see-
be
but
fully
you see-
giving.
but you see,
But in that case, you will not be focused on what you really want.
No, if one person is not ready, go and focus on someone that's ready. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying stop
So-
acting as
so-
if
so-
it's not one guy
so-
that's
so-
the only guy
so-
in
so
the world.
in another sense, if you are knocking this guy, dating, he's not ready, you leave him.
Why are you
knock him
knocking
back.
a guy that's
No.
not ready?
No,
Why are you knocking?
But how will you start a relationship? How will you start a relationship if you are not knocking? Yes. No, let me hear. That's what. No, open your ear. Why will you start a relationship, or why will you call yourself you are in a relationship and you are not knocking?
Why would you knock in a relationship?
Then that's not a relationship.
It's what?
Can you help me?
No, KJ. No, what are you saying?
Wait.
Okay,
Let's get something straight.
No,
Wait.
like
KJ, help me.
yeah. Come around.
Why
Yeah,
you're calling me?
yeah. I'm holding on.
Is knocking a criteria to be in a relationship?
You and I know KJ, you're a guy.
I'm a guy, yes, but it's not. The fact that it is widely accepted does not mean it is correct.
KJ, can you date a lady, do everything for
Yes,
her, and we are knocking her?
Yes.
Remove that glass and tell me
KJ
yes.
is a Christian, so I'm
I've
sure
done it
KJ
before.
is
See,
not.
Hello.
that KJ
See,
would even-
wait.
If I hear that KJ is doing
Wait.
that, I will be shocked.
Oh, hold on.
I know he's a
I know.
So where are the
don't
rest
know.
people?
People-
Where are the rest
people-
people? They are not
KJ,
Christian.
address the elephant in the room.
People
I don't know.
Yes.
people that are familiar with my face on this show,
Yes.
I know I say a lot of controversial stuff on here, but the truth of the matter is, it is wrong.
Yes, we know it's
Let
wrong.
me wear your cap. well.
Wait.
Well,
No, it's
you want
wrong.
to help me
No,
wear the
it's
cap
wrong.
well. You want to-
I'm
but
not
you know,
saying
let KJ land. Let
I'm not
KJ
even
land.
saying it theoretically.
Let KJ land.
Practically,
Uh-huh.
it is wrong for you to initiate sex while you're not married to the person.
We know that. We all know that.
Yeah.
But the generation we are in and the
Let's
kind
forget
of
the
relationship
generation.
we are in now.
Let's forget
it's
the generation.
We are in a relationship. You cannot call that a relationship.
Why would you
Let's
call
be
it a
fair, honest
relationship?
with ourselves
No.
here.
No,
Sex
Okay,
is
so
not
wait.
what
The
holds
question.
the
Okay, my
relationship.
question is that where does the premium tiers come in?
Premium. So it's only when you give
No,
sex.
premium.
Premium test comes mostly, especially when you have an expectation that has not been met.
See, KJ, I hear you,
No.
but I also hear Jimoski.
Sir, what are you hearing in Jimoski
Okay,
saying
so
there is
let-
not
let-
before
let-
sex, before
yes.
relationship?
let me tell you.
You cannot have a relationship.
without
a
sex.
successful relationship without having sex.
You can have a blossom relationship. Look, listen.
In this
You
generation-
can have no.
generation we are in.
Wait, let me
Let's
remember.
listen
in
to
2025,
KJ. Let's
You
listen
can.
to
You
KJ.
hello,
Can
guys.
we
Increase KJ's
KJ.
mic.
Guys,
Let's listen to
wait.
KJ.
Guys, wait.
Can we
You
increase KJ's mic,
please debunk that useless idea. Debunk that thought that you cannot have a successful blossom relationship
In
without sex.
2025.
In 2025, you can have. I've seen people who have it. I've seen
Who
people
are those people?
Are you kidding me? What are you telling me? There are 1,001 people out there. Listen, this is the problem.
Random
And I think
people
it's
that tell
time.
you.
Listen, I think it's time those who are having blossom relationship, good relationship, to come out and speak up.
Come on.
Because we're having a lot of nonsense we call relationship in this
Nonsense,
generation, and
nonsense.
it's totally not. It's annoying. So
Uh-huh.
if you know you are out there, you're experiencing a wonderful relationship, no sex involved. You guys, please come out.
Okay,
You
okay,
put it
okay.
in
Go to the
comments.
comment section.
Okay, we are creator.
Let me ask you a question.
Go to
Let me
the
ask you a
comments.
question. What's your own
it in the
definition?
comments.
What's your own
comments.
definition of transaction relationship?
What do you mean by transaction? This transaction relationship is that I give and I
You
take.
give me, I give
It
you.
must
I give
not
you,
be
your man
sex.
give me.
It must not. You are hanging on sex. I'm
Yes.
saying no. It's sex.
No,
The
now,
only thing
let's
you
be
need.
honest here
I have
now.
a question, Jimoski.
Yes.
I don't understand.
No, don't need to understand.
If it
it.
worked before, what is so special? Is there like something in this generation? Is there like something hanging in the air, or there's a disease of 2025?
No. Maybe, is the sex new?
That
I need to know. Is the sex new? Or is there a new
something-
thing to the sex that has not been had before?
something in the air of 2025? No, wait. Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
If I'm
question.
dating
Excuse
someone
me,
new, the
sir.
sex is new.
No,
Sorry,
that's not what it means.
I'm
It
trying
means
to
that
ask
the
a question
sex that
that-
you are having now, have they reinvented sex?
Have they reinvented the sex?
So the sex of those days
It's
is
no
not from
longer-
sex of. That's why we
You
have
know- you
to
know- you
die.
know-
So
We
you're
have
not.
to die without it.
The truth of the matter, the truth is that the diversion people that you're going from now, for example, it seems that when a lady at certain age of level, they get into this your conclusion of no sex we are married. Yeah, but when they are at their teenager age, they don't have sex marriage. This is the reality we are facing. Now, if you are asking a lady out now, you want to date her, the first thing that rings in your ear, you want to have sex with her.
No!
That is gory. That is
The first thing that should ring. Sorry, hold on. The first thing that should ring in a responsible man or woman's head is how can I build something tangible with this person that will last?
Well, yes.
Wait, hold on. How can I be something tangible that will last with this person, without compromising myself, without having sex? Listen,
Okay.
have you read Anietie Bature? They call Sex is Blinders. We have this show.
Husband material.
Husband material. It blinds your eyes. Do you understand? So would you like to go into a relationship
Blind.
Without going into blind? Would you? No, answer.
Yeah. So first
Okay.
of all right.
Okay.
Let me say something here. So, okay, people. First of all, you need to realize, okay, that you can never align when there's a conflict of values.
Confirm.
That's the beginning. Okay? So if one person has values of no sex before marriage, and another person has values of anything goes as long as I'm here to have fun or whatever, then you can never align. So if we leave you people will continue this argument till next year.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that is why we say when you're getting into relationships, please check, do your values align? Because if your values don't align, you will find yourself in a situation where, for instance, the guy, use this situation. The guy is expecting all of these things, right? He's communicating to her, I want you to be bitchy in the bedroom and so on and so forth.
Yes. Yeah.
And she probably is coming from a place where, hey, sex is supposed to mean something. All these things that I'm giving are supposed to be an indication of commitment and exclusivity and indications that we will get married.
Yeah.
So that by the time the guy, of course, whose values are different from hers, she has had to fling her own in the name of getting tied, to this guy. She now feels like, hey, I've been cheated. I did all that I was supposed to do, and he didn't do his part. The fact is, who told you that sleeping with somebody will make them marry you? Common sense will tell you that you need to be tactful about even your relationship. You can't say, oh, I'm following my heart. Oh, he wants this, so I will give it to him. Oh, he doesn't want to talk about anything intense, so I will not ask any difficult questions. We'll just keep it light. No. Common sense says find out what you need to find out. Is this the right person for you? Do we have the same values? Common sense will tell you keep all your trophies, keep all your treasures close to your chest. You don't cast your pearl before swine.
Whoa.
They will take it, trample on it, and walk away.
Bam.
And they will muddy you in the process.
And they will not tell you sorry.
and then they walk away and go
I'll be expecting the sorry.
the pigs that they are.
You'll be expecting apology.
Yeah. So you, if you're a lady and you're doing that, take responsibility. If somebody has walked away after you've given them all your goods, because
After
you
all-
did not value yourself.
After all he has done for
you
you.
did not value.
Yes.
You did not value yourself, because common sense will tell you, I am not sure if this person is going to marry me. Just basic, I am not sure. So tread with caution. Tread with caution means keep your treasure close. Means don't give them all your valuables, and measure it. If somebody has not committed to the extent of putting a ring on it, going to stand before friends and family and whoever your religious leader is to say, I am going to be with this woman for the rest of my life. Don't give them the precious things that determine the extent of your own life.
But you
too.
see, that's the problem. Please don't forget your thought. What I want to say is the problem is what are the precious things? Are there still any precious
So,
things
so,
anymore?
sorry, sir.
Yes.
I feel
Are
like
there still any? So you see, that's what I was saying. Sorry. Are there still any? That's why I said I won't marry certain kind of people, because I'm like, you're just giving me what the whole street has.
Yes.
Yoma, hold on. You see, the thing is, I feel like these days, and the reason this is what probably I feel is fueling this kind of ideas.
Yeah.
We have valued ourselves less.
Aha.
Do you understand? That's why we can have arguments like, my phone cannot be accessed by my partner. You value your phone more
Than your
you
private
value-
part.
You value your private part. People do not no longer have issues with giving their bodies to
Yes,
anybody.
yes,
They no longer have any problem with that.
yes.
But tell them to give
Their
their
phone.
phones to the next
Wahala.
person. It's a
An
big
issue.
problem. So if you value your phone more, people value their phone more than they value their body.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
And then sometimes they won't even check what they're collecting. in the
You're
closet.
not even checking.
Because
And
I
what-
mean,
this
you
will damage you more.
you lie down, you wake up with lice. You lie down,
the
you wake
easy
up
one
with
now.
syphilis.
That's the
You
easy
lie
one.
down,
Syphilis.
you
Those
stand
are
up
the
with
easy-
HIV.
those are the easy
Do
ones.
you understand? And these are just the physical. How about the spiritual
Yes.
connection? How
Yes.
about the soul ties? How about the curses, generational curses that are running in that person's line that you are connecting and bringing into your life? Some people were smart, sharp, their lives were going somewhere, everything was working. All of a sudden, they slept with somebody and then things changed.
All right.
As in, these-
It's
so
but-
common sense,
I hear that-
wisdom will tell you, don't do this.
I hear
But
that
if
with
you
you.
have done it and you have entered wahala, rather than sit down and be expecting an apology, you take responsibility.
Thank
you
you.
pick yourself up.
Thank
You go
you.
back and say, what did I do wrong? How can I make sure this doesn't happen to me again? You go back and discover yourself. If you feel you have no value, go and read the Bible. God says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You're the apple of his eyes. You're his treasure. So there's somebody, if the person who made the heavens and the earth calls you a treasure, why are you going about treating yourself as if you're trash? So maybe you need to go, not even maybe, you need to go and find out who created me. What does he say that I am? Who does he say that I am? What's the value he placed on me? Someone that sent his own son to die and shed his blood for you. Then you're treating yourself as if you're rubbish, as if we can just buy you on the street like tomatoes or apple. What's that?
Bobby, they are saying that we need to,
okay,
we
sir.
need to, we need to begin to round up. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
all right.
we need to begin to round up. And I was going to say, we've said a lot, and a lot is touchy, is tough, is hard to take, and I'm by no means, I do sympathize with the lady and all the people, both ladies and guys, that have been through this kind of premium tears, through this kind of experiences, right? I sympathize with all of with you, but on common sense for relationship, we give you valuable tips to help you make better decisions.
Yeah.
It's time for one of those better decisions, right?
Yeah.
If you're watching this, it's time to make a better decision. You may the best time to plant a tree is 5 years ago. The next best time is
It's
now.
now, yeah.
If you've heard these things we're talking about, it means that now is a good time
Yeah.
to begin to make a better decision, right?
Yes.
And Babi, I don't know if you have in a few words, you can give just very definite tips. How can someone that has been through this love again without repeating this cycle?
Yeah, so first and foremost, you need to go back to the beginning, right? Discover yourself. And there's no better place for you to discover yourself than in the manual. Who created you? God created you. What does he say about you in his word? Find out and use that to begin to plug all those holes that are making you feel like you're worthless, okay? So after you have fixed yourself, your identity, and knowing that you have a source, you have a foundation, you have a solid rock that is God, right? Yes. Then you can now talk about what happened in that relationship. Look at your relationship. Look at how it failed. Look at the mistakes you made. Learn from them, okay? And decide, how do I make sure this doesn't happen again? It's very easy. I went straight. A lion was on the road. The lion attacked me. I don't want a lion to attack me again. How do I go? Turn right this time. Take 2 steps and then go left. So just change course, right? Somebody, you know that there's a problem with a particular approach, change approach. And if you don't know what to do, then seek counsel. This is where you read books. This is where you talk to mentors, right? People that you see are doing this thing right. How can they help me? This is where you join shows like Common Sense for Relationships. We have a lot of videos
And we'll have a
that you
buzzing
can go
community.
and identifying what are the red flags, one that will help address your issue, so that you are able to start identifying what are the red flags, what are the things that are bad behavior or bad strategies for your relationship, so that you don't do them. And what are the green flags? What are good practices? What kind of man should I look for? What kind of woman should I look for? We've talked about that. And how should I conduct myself so that I don't end up being taken advantage of? Okay? Pull all of that together. Then you can now say, okay, now I am better informed. Now I am able to tell what's right from what's wrong. Now I have established new values, because in the process of learning, you will start to weed out what's not meant to be and adopt new ones that are good. Then you go to the next phase, which is, okay, I'm open to a relationship. But this time you're not going out of desperation, because you know your worth and you know that you can live a fulfilled life, a fruitful life, a productive life, even as a single person. So that desperation that drives you to do any and everything just to get a man or to get married by all means, right, will be out the window. And then you can go in with enough leverage to say, that's not right, I'm not doing this anymore, off you go. Or to say, okay, yes, this person is reasonable, let's trade, let's start. What are you bringing? What am I bringing? Who are you? Who am I? Do we align? Do we not align? You start sharing, and at a point you say, okay, maybe this is working, and you keep going. But then you keep your treasures close to your chest, like we said, until this person proves that he's really serious about you by putting a ring on it, by telling his parents, and them coming to meet your parents, and then you going to the right authorities, whether it is court, whether it's church, or whether it is whatever those authorities are for you. Do that. Then, when you are married, you can now bring everything. If you want, bath him in the morning. Say, man, sit down here. I will do everything for you. You're married. Then you can bring everything. But if for any reason you didn't do all of this and you end up in a marriage where you see you're still taking advantage of, please still apply common sense.
Yeah,
Because
and
this thing of somebody being treated like a rag, somebody stepping on you, cleaning their feet and walking out, and then boldly coming, sometimes that means the people that even used to send invitation card, is better than this one that came in person to introduce the girl to you. This was just ruthless.
Disrespect.
So
but I think it's a good place to close it. There's been a lot has been said, and I think that word, that keyword desperation, ties very closely to another keyword on my mind, which is the fact that there's a lot of pressure in today's relational space. Guys are under pressure, ladies are under pressure, and a lot of times when people are under pressure, they just make bad decisions, right? And I need to let you know, especially sometimes ladies, some ladies feel like, oh, the biological clock is ticking on me, and because of that, I just have to find different ways to appeal to the guy to keep the guy. But I put up a post today on my status, and it's like funny, but that's where I actually want to close it. And the guy, it was a skit, and the guy said, they asked the guy a question. They said, why is it that most guys never marry the ladies that they go to club with, that they hook up with? Most guys never end up marrying those ladies. And the guy said something. He said the answer is simple, because when you go to driving school, there is a car that they use for teaching you how to drive.
You don't take it
Yes,
home.
they say that car, that test driving car,
You don't
you
take it
never
home.
take it
You can
home.
never take it home.
If you allow yourself to be test driven, you are probably not going to end up at home with any man. And that goes the same way for ladies. Do you understand? Guys get sense. And I believe that's a good place to tie it up. Do you have any final words?
Final words. Be back next week. And remember, like we say on this show, common sense is not so common. Bye.
Please comment, like, share, share to your neighbors, share to your friends. Yes,
Let's go. Let's go.